What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And on today's video guys, I will show you several very important news. I will show you how powerful our community is and I will show you that we can solve a lot of problems together. On top of that, I will show you the size of the problem, and I have to admit that the problem of the illegal activity on the market is extremely huge, and you will see that almost every person who can stop this illegal activity potentially involved in this process himself or herself. On top of that, I will show you the call to action, extremely important call to action, because of which we might help one of our community member to gain more information and to use this information in his lawsuit. And at the end of this video, I will share my personal story. That is why please watch this video till the very end, because it is very important for me personally. So, and before we dive deep into all of this, guys, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and drop me a line in the comment section for whatever reasons you want. And let's start with this news. We are on MMTLP Resources, and this article was published just several hours ago, and it's titled, "Spread the Word with New MMTLP Graphics." There are a host of new MMTLP graphics available to help you spread the word in your tweets and other social media. Created by Artburn Designs, who famously started the MMTLP Twitter and X profile pictures for MMTLP. We have a bunch of new GIF graphics to share. And guys, take a look right here. This is the Twitter account of Artburn. You can see that he published a lot of graphics that is directly related to our case. You can see several samples right here. And I have to admit that, yes, this type of activity is also very important, because through the social medias like Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, any other potential social medias, we can spread this word and we can attract more attention to the problem. That is why, guys, please use these graphics in order to have the best possible results. So, let's continue with this tweet. Just yesterday I showed you this tweet that was published by Curtis, and he wrote this: MMTLP people are experiencing burnout after pushing so hard for nearly 600 days. It should be expected. Take care of yourself, your loved ones and the home front first, then fight when you're able. This quote resonated with me regarding MMTLP for 100%. And here is the quote itself. "What is to give light must endure burning." Viktor Frankl. And yes, I agree with this statement, but take a look right here. Gardner Waite, just 8 hours ago, in response to Curtis' tweet, wrote this: "I have zero burnout. I will carry this MMTLP torch for market truth and transparency forever, until we get answers. Go ahead and rest when needed. Take care of each other MMTLP army. I will continue to seek justice to stop the FINRA corruption." And Curtis responded to this tweet the following tweet: "I love it, Gardner. I'm right there with you." And guys, I have to say that I'm with you as well. And that is how we can achieve much bigger goals, and we can achieve it much sooner than anyone can even imagine. Definitely it is not the easiest case, but I have to admit that we already achieved substantial results. So, let's move forward. Let's take a look on this tweet, and this tweet proves Curtis's words. So, Thomas Massey, let me show you that he is US representative, engineer, farmer, inventor. He has 30 patents, and in general he has almost 1 million followers, as you can see right here. And he wrote this tweet 19 hours ago. "Today Congress will undertake political theater on behalf of the State Department. The purpose of having Netanyahu address Congress is to bolster his political standing in Israel and to quell internal opposition to this war. I don't feel like being a prop, so I won't be attending." And Curtis wrote this tweet: "You are one of the few honorable and brave souls in Congress today. I'd do just about anything to grab your ear for 10 minutes to discuss an issue devastating 65,000 plus families, including your constituents. And guys, we have to use every possible way how we can attract more attention, especially from members of Congress, especially from people from legislative branch in the United States of America. And this is one of the potential paths how we can do it. On top of that, guys, take a look right here. Kiver Quantitative wrote this tweet just 10 hours ago. Wow, let's be honest, members of Congress get information that is technically not insider information, as defined by the securities laws. That is nonetheless extremely beneficial to know. And let me play this tiny video, and this video will explain you a lot.
Congress is a rich man's club. That's the problem. That's what we're trying to fix. I would suspect that I probably have the fewest assets of anybody sitting on this dais. I am not a rich man, unlike those to my left. So, I mean, listen, the American people look at people like the former Speaker of the House, who makes better returns than anybody in America. They look at senators who were investigated during the COVID pandemic for their miraculous stock trades, and they say, how is this possible? To think that this might become a problem in the future is frankly fanciful. It's a problem now. It is, and it's not just in perception, it is reality. Members of Congress are trading daily based on information that the public doesn't have. And now we've heard the insider trading. I understand that insider trading is banned, but let's be honest. Members of Congress get information that is technically not insider information, as defined by the securities laws, that is nevertheless extremely beneficial to know, and often we get it earlier.
So guys, as you can see, this problem is really huge, and a lot of members of Congress are involved in this gray area. It is not an illegal for 100%, but definitely these people have some sensitive information that will that is definitely helping them to make a proper decisions to benefit out of the market. And we know that, for example, Nancy Pelosi has the highest level of success, so-called success, but definitely this success is not related to her ability to trade, and I can ensure that she doesn't know the basics of technical analysis. And her success is directly related to the information that she has from her post, and that is really annoying. Let me show you this tweet that was published again by Kiver Quantitative, and he wrote this 16 hours ago. Breaking: the Senate Governmental Affairs Committee just voted to advance a ban on congressional stock trading. No votes were Rand Paul, Ron Johnson, James Langford, and Mitt Romney. Yes votes included Hawley, Ossoff, Scott, Peters, Carper, Hassan, Sinema, Rosen, Marshall, Butler, and Blumenthal. So guys, I have to say that these results are also not so favorable for the MMTLP community in particular and for the entire US stock market, because some people voted no, and we have to know why did they do it. And I have to say that this name, Rand Paul, is quite suspicious in this list, because let me show you this. For example, that guy wrote Rand Paul. That one is slightly shocking to me. Rand Paul vote no. Why? There's something on the bill. And guys, definitely it is not the easiest problem to see the easiest and quickest resolution, but we have to do our best in order to achieve this goal. And take a look right here. Junk Savvy, in response to this tweet, wrote this tweet. Now do term limits. No? Okay. What about a ban of financial market regulators stock trading? Should regulators be investing either as individual or in retirement funds in the companies they regulate? How about a ban on employment opportunities with the financial institutions you regulate? Seems like a bit of a disincentive to enforce regulations on the very institutions you are hoping to work for in the future. Or worse, giving the keys to the regulators' seats when you have a proven record of unwillingness to follow the very regulations you as said regulators are tasked with enforcing. And far worse, enabling the criminal enterprise destroying the integrity of our capital markets and robbing the American investors of trillions, the power to actually write the regulations. Can we ban that too? And guys, the problem is huge. We know that a lot of people lost their money, lost their lives. They ruined their own lives and the lives of their families. Definitely, this issue should be fixed, and we have all the chances to do it. And guys, one of the ways how we can do it is through the lawsuits. And let me show you this tweet that was published by Scott Traudt. Just about a week ago, he filed a lawsuit, a RICO lawsuit against a lot of wrongdoers. And for example, Ari Rubinstein is in the list of defendants. And Scott Traudt needs help. Let me quote it for you. It's Wednesday, and we might as well start with good news. As the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals just sent back to U.S. District Court of re-evaluation of a similarly innocuous investment case that had already been decided. But the appeals court said, no. In the wake of Loper versus Raimonda, you need not to accept the agency's contentions. In short, do over and let the US District Court evaluate if Loper should change the decision. I'm broadly paraphrasing here, but it shows that the US courts are now no longer using the rudder trim tabs to make changes. They are going to ride full rudder and insisting in a Loper review. Back to the business at hand. I'm in the hunt for a few things prior to my move on FINRA FRCP 27 and FRCP 34 for the blue sheets for MMTLP. This weekend I'll be writing the ex parte motion to compel the production of documents pursuant to FRCP 27 and 34 based on SAMD-ready and FINRA not complying with my original FRCP 27, and perhaps the MMTLP community can assist as it will benefit everyone long term. And guys, we have several bullet points how we can help Scott to acquire this information. So he needs copies of statements of anyone's 401k's IRA and public or private self-directed or union retirement account showing MMTLP as a component in any brokerage house. But I'm specifically looking for E-Trade accounts or accounts that E-Trade manages or is in any way, shape or form connected to via contract out of a union or private employer retirement plan. 2. I need broker-dealer refusal letters or emails where they would not answer questions as to whether they oversold MMTLP or even had legitimate 211s to trade MMTLP. If you have them, forward to me. Only a handful of MMTLP shareholders have done this, and I have no idea what the others are waiting for. It's good to grist for the meal, and in my less than professional but somewhat educated humble opinion, it gives people a litigation hook at the very least against their broker-dealers for fraud. And guys, I have to say that this is a very important statement, and we have to unite and give this information to Scott because it is important for the major decision that is related to our case. 3. He needs any copies of trading details showing you had shares of anything trade on market designator XADF immediately prior to December the 9th of 2022 or even to this day. Look at your trades please, or know of anything that has crossed XADF, any ticker. 4. The original D1 for MMTLP and then the altered D1. I need all documents to have dates and links if you have them. 5. Long term. DM me if you have any oil and gas expertise and are qualified to testify as an expert witness in evaluating oil and gas field survey reports, resource estimates, and industry best practices vis-a-vis the most recent NextBridge statements regarding the value of the deposits. And guys, just a couple of videos ago I showed you some interesting information that is not so good for us because in these statements you can see the real information in regards to the wells that were drilled by NextBridge hydrocarbons, and unfortunately the results are not so good. So number 6, DM me if you are local to the next bridge holdings. 7. DM me if you have seen your QCP in your brokerage account change in the last 30 days. 8. I need to know exactly who was on the FINRA board of directors, not the UPC U3 holders, on December the 9th of 2022, and the following questions answered. 8. How many were by FINRA rules supposed to be on that board of directors if properly constituted? B. Who were they? What were their names and who did they represent on the board? Retail, industry, banks at large, or reasonable facsimile thereof? C. What was their background? D. What was the exact number of BOD members by FINRA rule that were supposed to be on that board of directors if properly constituted? And finally, 9. I believe Prometheum was fast-tracked by the SEC as the first so-called special purpose broker-dealer, specifically because they will replace the warehousing of trades by converting FTDs into crypto-based securities or some sort. They will become a place for naked shorts and FTDs to be hidden in the matrix, more or less. If anyone with an 80-pound head can venture to red team this and explore every rabbit hole possibility that may provide a way for FINRA, GTS and the 105 broker-dealers to hide oversold long positions and the horrific levels of naked shorting in MMTLP, please wargame this. Saturday AM is not the cutoff. Hang in there and thanks for all the help. OP, the best way to assure victory is to take every effort to make defeat impossible. Soon too. So guys, yes, if you have this information, please help him, and I think that's all for today. And guys, let me tell you my personal story. I have a wife and 2 children aged 11 and 15, as well as a small dog. After 30 years of living in Russia near the Baikal Lake, we decided to move. Now we reside in Serbia. Although I don't own any MMTLP shares, I invest a lot of time creating daily MMTLP videos. I have been doing this every day without days off and holidays for more than 1.5 years. Now I wish to buy back this time from my family, from my children. We've agreed that I will ask the MMTLP community to support me, and I will give all the money to the children. Therefore, if you believe that I am providing useful content for you and wish to support me, you can join my Patreon account. For $5 a month, I will add your name to my list of supporters if you wish. Thank you in advance. The link you can find in the description below. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap.